Hey, what's up, retainers? How we doing, guys? Much love to you, to all of you guys today. Hope you guys are having a good day out there, bro. Hope you guys are reaping the benefits of this journey. Hope you guys have been getting in the gym, staying on routine, staying disciplined, putting God first, and tapping in, man. Hope you guys are enjoying the journey, bro. Something I wanted to talk on this video, you guys, is it's going to be about who we decide to keep around. You know what I mean? Who we decide to keep around, what type of people we decide to allow into our life, as far as anybody, friends, family, females that might be potentially hitting you up, or giving you choosing signals and things like that. It's really about protecting our energy, you guys. Thinking back to my old self, before I was on retention, and honestly before I was sober. Now I'm sober and stuff like that, so I don't really partake in drinking. I don't drink alcohol at all. I don't smoke weed. Um, I don't do anything like that, you guys. So I'm very focused on, my routine and my, living a healthy lifestyle. You know what I mean? Semen retention is going to get you on a whole nother level with your discipline and your routine. But man, I'm just thinking back to my old self. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I have a lot of old friends, right? Old friends that I used to hang out with all the time, and I used to, we would party a lot. We would go out and drink, whether we go out to the bars or somebody would have a party, you know. But, we were definitely doing a lot of partying and drinking and smoking weed and things like that, And I'm thinking back, I'm realizing that a lot of these people, aren't in my life today. They aren't in my life today. And, it's just, it comes, there's a reason. It's a reason is because, all that stuff, you guys, especially if you're living in the party lifestyle, drinking, smoking weed, all of that stuff, the connection that you build with these people, a lot of it centers around that, drinking and smoking weed and things like that. Like, you form a connection just off of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not sustainable. So it's just thinking back to my old self and the kind of people that I was hanging around, and essentially I would just hang out with anybody. I didn't have any type of discernment, didn't have any type of energy scanning, to where now God has gotten me into a place to where I feel very on top of things, as far as when I meet somebody. I'm very aware of what's going on, what type of energy they're putting out, the things that they're saying to me, their body language. It's almost like now, when you understand this concept, it's like you kind of get into a place to where you kind of have your guard up a little bit, because guys, the fact is that we can get ourselves into a place to where, say you want to be like super friendly and super kind and loving and be very nice to everybody, which is good, which is very good. But at the same time, you can have people come into your life and end up causing a lot of harm. They can cause a lot of harm with toxic behavior, different types of manipulation tactics. There's a lot of people out there that are definitely lost and misguided, by the enemy. And they're going to do a bunch of, weird type of behavior, especially today. You have a lot of people that are definitely lost, in the matrix and in these, all of these weapons and these bear traps that society has on us. I spoke on it a little bit, but, drinking, smoking weed, binge watching Netflix, watching the videos, just partaking in a lot of negative activities. So I think that it's very important, you guys, for us when we're on SR, for us to find the people, the like-minded people, and it's honestly hard to find these kind of people. You know, that's why I make the videos, to connect with you guys, and we can talk. And you know, I talk to a couple other retainers and stuff like that. Um, I have a couple other people. My roommate actually is on SR as well, so that helps me a lot. But man, it's super important for us to connect with like-minded people, you know, and to kind of, yeah, distance ourselves. I just made a video on this last video, but you know, how we separate ourselves from society. But I just want to talk about it, you guys, how important it is for us to stay away from the people that, you know, if people are giving us red flags and things like that, don't keep hanging out with them just because, you know, you like them, or you want to be nice, or you want to be kind, you want to be a certain kind of person. You know, if they're causing you, you know, any type of harm, you know, and you can see the red flags, you know, your discernment is up and you can see these red flags, you know, distance yourself from any of these kind of people, you guys, whether they be putting out negative energy, you know, maybe jealousy, envy, any of these negative traits that these people exhibit, you guys. Super important for us to be on guard and to distance ourselves as soon as we see it, you know, because this is kind of, you know, it's not easy. You know, my old self definitely struggled with this. I didn't have any type of radar with this. You know, I was basically hanging out with anybody. I would hang out with anybody, and it caused me a lot of harm. You know, these friendships ended up ending, or, you know, get into little situations with a lot of guys. As far as the men, you guys, I've had a lot of experience with guys who end up wanting to like make things a competition. You know, their ego gets involved, and they end up, you know, whether it be they're jealous of you, or they just insecure, so they feel like they have to be better at you than everything, and they low-key, you know, will just act, you know, super aggressive and arrogant and make everything a competition. You know, it's like you can become friends with certain people, right? And then after some time, you know, they'll eventually show you their true colors. You know, it's like when people show you their true colors, you know, that's when, you know, you're supposed to believe them. You know, they always say that you know, that saying, when people tell you who they are, believe them. You know, when they show you who they are, believe them as well. Don't just sweep it under the rug and think, oh, they might have just been having a bad day or something like that. Like, no, that's who they are. You know, if they let themselves come out and they let those true colors show like that, that's who they are. It doesn't say they can't change that, but currently that's who they are. So it's like, do you really want to, you know, be around those kind of people? You know what I'm saying? So super important for us to stay around like-minded people, you guys. Keep a small circle, move in silence, and, you know, keep a small circle of like-minded people, you know, whether it be fellow retainers or other people that, you know, believers in God, other people that are living righteous, other people that are doing the right shit, you know what I mean? Other people that are obeying God, you know. I would say, you know, fellow retainers are a very good option. You know, I keep it very small. I have like 2 or 3 close friends that I talk to on a daily basis, some old friends that I still get along with, you know, on the same frequency. But then at the same time, it's basically you guys, bro. Chopping it up with you guys, my podcast partner, Martin, and then a couple others. So super important, guys, for us to protect our energy, especially when we go on SR. You know, we can get in that tunnel vision to where we're really focused on what we want to do, what we want to accomplish. So it's important for us to stay in that lane. You feel me? Stay in that lane. Don't let other, you know, people get us off our track. You know, as soon as you see a red flag from somebody, you guys, that is your sign to distance yourself, you know, because somebody that you're meant to hang out with all the time, you know, you guys are just going to vibe out and gel. You know, you're going to hang out, you're going to laugh a lot, you're going to be agreeing a lot about certain things. You know, as soon as you start disagreeing with people about certain things, major things, that's a sign that that person's not meant for you. You know, you guys start having disagreements and shit. Red flags start popping up. You know, that's when it's time to, you know, distance yourself and move on. You know, there's 8 billion people in the world. You know, you can go find another friendship somewhere else. You feel me? So that's the message I wanted to give with this one, you guys. We got to learn how to protect our energy. Don't be just out here hanging out with everybody. You know, that's how I was. I was my old self, and you know, going on semen retention is super important for us to really, you know, we're on this serious path. You know, it's time to really buckle down and take it serious. You know, this is a huge area. You know, we can't let everybody into our life and contaminate, you know, the energy that we have, and, you know, contaminate our spirit with negative energy. So, all right, guys, hope you guys got something out of this. Comment down below if you want to interact. Also, go check out my podcast, you guys. It's on Spotify. It's called the Unchained podcast. We have like 70 some episodes now. We put in a lot of work. It's with me and my boy Spirit Warren Martin. But if you guys are on SR and you like podcasts, you know, the podcasts are just like these videos, but they are like 45 minutes long. So perfect if you guys like podcasts. You can listen to them at work, you know, when you're driving around town, whatever. You know, we put in a lot of good work, and we're very passionate about it. So go check it out, guys. Hopefully you guys had a good day, bro, and staying strong on your journey. And yeah, talk to you guys soon, man. God bless.